Today, I'm going to be channeling the Divine Mother, and I believe that the topic of our channeling has to do with self-worth. So without further ado, I'd like to make my connection and we can begin. Thank you. Greetings, gracious children of light. There is great joy in this communion. Today we would like to commune with you a little more about the worthiness of humans. Many humans perceive themselves as imperfect, and they experience a lack of confidence and fall into the experience of self-doubt. I would like to shed some light on this process and expel the myth of perfection. Let me begin by saying that spirit, in its original state, is the embodiment of perfection. It is perfect harmony and perfect balance, contained in oneness. When Source expands itself into the universe for the purpose of experiencing itself, the thing it does not need to experience is its own perfection. What it needs is an experience of imperfection. And this imperfection, when expressed through life forms, for example, a human being, becomes the perfect expression. It becomes the perfect experience of Source. Many humans strive for perfection in their day-to-day existence, perhaps in their appearance, in their actions, in their words, in their thoughts, in their manifestations or creations. And in the process of trying to manifest this, constantly fail, constantly fall short, constantly perceive judgment, and the strength of that judgment drives or continues to drive the journey for perfection. That journey eventually becomes obsessive, and in the process diminishes the human and their experience or capacity for self-recognition and self-worth. So let me say this to you. Embrace your imperfections, for they are extraordinary and they are the manifestation Spirit seeks. They are the experience the soul chooses. They are perfect in their divinity. The group consciousness on the earth plane, and specifically associated with the planet Earth, is designed, or by design, perpetuates self-doubt. The entire social consciousness is driven towards perfection, even if that perfection creates an artificial illusion of reality. If you see a tree, that tree is not perfectly symmetrical. Its tone is not continuous. Its leaves are not equally numbered on each branch, and even the shape of those leaves varies ever so slightly. It is the individualization of that tree which gives it its extraordinary beauty. And so it is with humans. When humans embrace their individuality and recognize that through individuality there is perfection, they are beginning to understand. Self-doubt erodes confidence, and the absence of confidence hinders the individual's ability to experience themselves in an unlimited way. This is a travesty, a tragedy, if you like. So I say this to you, if your thoughts are imperfect, it is okay. If your feelings or your emotional expression is not always placid, it is okay. If your body is not always strong or lean, or is perhaps too lean, this too is okay. If your features are not perfectly symmetrical, it is okay. If your character sometimes expresses in weakness, it is okay. This brings us to the next conversation, which I would like to briefly touch on, for it is a topic which is a channeling in and of itself, and this is the acceptance of self. When there is acceptance of self, there is flow. Judgment falls away. The shadow remains behind, and light is present. Acceptance of self in the moment is the manifestation of self-love. There is no resistance. There is no judgment. It is simply an expression and an experience of what is. This is what you should strive to achieve, the place you should strive to be. For it is through acceptance that the focus is no longer the individual in the human body, but the expression and the expansion into the world and the experience of self through the universes. And that, beloveds, is the purpose of physical existence. When too much time, too much energy is placed on the individual discomfort in the physical or human form, the very purpose of existence, of human existence, is forgotten. Rather, focus on the experience itself, the expression itself, the light itself, the engagement itself. At a future time, we will discuss acceptance and its manifestation in the world, and how acceptance plays a role in our physical existence, in your physical existence. But for now, let it be enough to understand that through self-acceptance, your journey begins. And through acceptance of self, change becomes possible. When resistance is present, The same reality perpetuates itself. But when acceptance is present, fluid movement is possible, change is possible, for there is no attachment, there is no judgment. And so I leave you with my love and with these words in the hope they will bring benefit and you might experience a greater sense of joy in your existence. Be at peace, beloveds, for you are held and protected in your dimension. Blessings. Well, there you have it. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it brings you something of value. And it is with great love and great light that I bid you a beautiful day and farewell. Thank you.